Hey, this is Justin. It is Tuesday morning, and I've been thinking this morning about how do we get ourselves trained up and then train other people in any particular skill. And just came with the concept of stay one step ahead and leave breadcrumbs for the work that was done. So I had a conversation with a friend of mine last Friday who's training up a tech team, and he's got training up a tech team of various levels of skills. So he's got access to Zoom, right? And so I was thinking about like working out loud just as he's going through something. So he set up Jira tickets. So your project is a slew of Jira tickets. It's probably getting way too geeky conversation, I'm thinking, for some people who are listening to this. You set up a slew of Jira tickets like you do it. And maybe one person can get the job done in 4 tickets because it's so simple and it's unconsciously competent. Maybe it's going to take another person 200 tickets, whatever it is. But you start with your 4 tickets. You work out loud. When you're creating the ticket, you actually show some people you actually working on it, what you started with. What you started with, and then the work that you actually did, and then add 10 minutes onto the back of the conversation to be able to train them to see. So the name of the game is how do you get a project done in as few tickets as possible, and having as much unconscious competence as possible. So let's just say we're learning something completely like Python for me, right? Like Python, I got learning Python the hard way, which was going to be a phase 1. I would go through the chapters in the book. Each of those chapters would be a ticket. I would complete the ticket and it would actually be done. For some people, Python is just like, it's what they do. It's unconsciously competent. It's one ticket. They don't need to go through the book. They don't need to go through all the pieces, but then I can leave breadcrumbs for the work. What did I do? I did learning Python the hard way. Here's how I execute it. So somebody could follow along with me. Now, if they get stuck along the way, there could be a phone a friend option. It could be an expert phone a friend option, or it could be somebody who's like one step ahead phone a friend option. And that is, the best way to learn something is to actually teach it. So it's actually the best teachers are going to be the people who are just one step ahead. Yep. Just one step ahead. Those best teachers are one step ahead, to be able to reach out to them so you could see who's just a little bit ahead of you in the process to be able to learn, and you could reach out to if you get stuck getting through the process. That's really going to be interesting, having the breadcrumbs in that way, so the person who's going through it trains the other people, because the best way to learn something is to teach it. Have an amazing day.